Yeah, I'll switch to that the next side of Grey Spirit. I don't know if you can hear the voices in this cave crying out for help. Hmm. There'll be a boss at the end of this cave. Like down at the bottom of the cave, there's always a boss. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Disgusting. Yeah, there's a boss at the end of the cave. I hear it too, though. What is that? Padding, pate, lamentation. This game has so many items, and you don't know what any of them do. Emits a blissful lamentation. Bro, what? What? So this is pretty much what I've been using most of my playthrough when I really want to do well. So that's the Blasphemous Blade. It's a fire. So this is like a fire faith build. So you have Blasphemous Blade, which has flame damage, fire damage. You have hold on. I have what do they call talismans? I have just the Urchery's Favor, which just raises max HP and stamina, which is pretty basic stuff. I have a talisman to boost my faith points. I have a talisman to boost fire attack and lower damage negation, so just boost fire. And then this talisman boosts my attack power, which is my heavy attack, the ranged attack that the sword does that you saw me use earlier. So basically just anything to boost fire and boost faith. And the sword scales with faith, so every weapon scales with different. Like if you see down there, if you see where it says attribute scaling, I see how it says strength C, dex C, faith B. That just means like, so the best would be like S tier or A, but in this case, so B just means that as you level up your faith, the sword gets stronger most. And then a secondary, it also gets strong if you boost strength and dexterity. So that's why my faith is so high in this build. And the sword's great. Every time you kill something with a sword, it raises it gives you health. And I'm lost, by the way. So where do I go from here? So that's the build. Fire Faith build. No secret path. I feel like I'm missing something. Somebody give me a clue. Time for turn back? Okay. Okay, well... See, I get their health when I kill them. This might be a key. Yes, it is. somewhere in the game there will be some random place where I can use that item I found that emits the scream. And it'll cause something to happen. Maybe it'll be in this cave. But usually it's some random place that has nothing to do with anything. Like, you know, none of the quests are explained in this game. Everything, you just have to feel around in the dark or find something on YouTube or find another player that gives you a heads up. Disgusting creatures. Talisman down there. Something incredible. For God's sakes, dude. Alright. The maps are super intricate. Like, it can get really confusing trying to find your way around places. It's hard to keep track of like where you've been or where you haven't been. Let there be light. I hear mouths approaching me. Gives you some idea how tough this game is. I'm level... what level am I now? I'm level 203 and rats still take 2 hits. It's just, it never really gets easy. It just gets less painful. Okay, so go right first. Other players can leave messages, which is a huge help. So it's kind of the community kind of helps each other out by leaving these messages. That's the only way you find out how to get around, instead of having your hand held by the game. It's like an Ubisoft game where there's like an objective telling you right where to go constantly. The players have to help each other out. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way first. I don't know. Ah. But see, this sword is great because you're constantly getting health by killing people. Alright, that's the way to go. Clarifying horn charm. There's so many items, dude. Raises focus. Okay. Useless for me, but probably useful for other builds. Yeah, it's very overwhelming. But so, I mean, the thing is though, you don't need to know. It overwhelms me too, which is why I have the build that works for me, and I just use it. You know what I mean? Like, so you just gotta find your build, and at least have enough understanding of builds that if you run into a limitation where you just this build just isn't working, you can always switch to something else. But for the most, I've made it through the entire DLC so far without switching builds, and everyone was saying when I first started playing that, ooh, this whole DLC is set up to where you're going to be forced to use different builds, and I've been using the Fire Faith Blasphemous Blade the entire time, no problem. Well, problems, but not so much that I've had to change up. And obviously I googled, like, you know, I found a guide eventually that was like how to build a Fire Faith build with the Blasphemous Blade, and so, you know, I copied something online, saw some guide to build it, and then once I built it, I just kept it. Jesus Christ, dude. Dude, these things are weird. These things are weird, dude. They're weird. And these things they don't normally have all those faces on them, so this place, something's up with this place. Oh. You always gotta check the corners, because people will always be, they'll set up, people just like ambush you. Oh yeah, I bet, see, some guy's gonna come out of this hole right here. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Okay, well, that's not what I expected, but that's how it goes. So players, like, obviously you only have so many words you can use to write messages, so it's kind of coded, but wrath, that's just this guy's way of saying he was pissed that he fell down here. But see, that's why this build is awesome, because I can get health without using my potions just by killing pathetic things like that. Okay, so hidden paths, the famous Elden Ring hidden paths. I will show you what they are. Is it this? Yep, you just roll or hit the wall and then that happens. Let's see what we got here. Call of Tibia. Use FP to summon one lost in death. What does that mean? Huh. Weird. Does that mean that it calls up... Maybe that means that you can kill an enemy and then throw that down and it'll revive them and they'll fight on your side? I don't know if you saw that, like, the amount of items is insane. Like, you can't possibly keep track of it all. Like, I mean, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. That happens all the time. If I had stopped to read this message, see, beware, right? He would have warned me, but I rushed through. And you can fall to your death very easily. Happens all the time. Another thing in this game, maybe you haven't seen this before, but anytime you find a blood stain on the ground, if you touch it, it'll show you another player and how he died. So look at this poor sap, he tripped. So it's kind of funny, like, you enter an area, you'll touch that, and it'll kind of give you a hint as to what dangers lie ahead. Is this pot gonna pop? Is this jar gonna pop open? One of them will. So these jars were all over the base game, but we never really, it was kind of a mystery. Nobody understood what they were. I think this live stream will stay on the channel after I stop streaming. It'll just stay up. So yes, I think. If it doesn't, apologies. See all these bodies? This is like how they make the jar people. They shove them in here. Oh, I'm out of stuff. Oh, come on. Here's another key. And yeah, do you remember the layout of this place? Because I don't. Like, you find keys, it's like, no idea if I'm even going to be able to get back to the thing. It just feels like you're lost the whole time. I don't know what this guy was doing. What were they worshipping here? Hefty cracked bomb. That's a key item? Oh. Who's watching now? Identify yourself. Oh. Interesting. sure I can survive this fall. Let's find out. Okay. You scared me, bro. Oops. Disgusting animal. What the? Oh no. Ugh. Did this thing scare? What is going on? I don't want to use that anymore because I don't know what it's doing. Hmm. Oh no. Dude, what is going on in this place? Can't tell if I've been here before. Okay, yeah, I know where I am. Ah, boss fight time.